Flashback.
The Biden-Harris Democratic ticket is getting an endorsement from one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Dwayne Johnson, the former professional wrestling hero turned movie star, is making the announcement today in a social media video, and Sunday Today has the first look.
I have never publicly endorsed a presidential candidate or a vice presidential candidate in my life, over my career. So I figured let's kick this conversation off this way by me officially publicly endorsing you both to become president and vice president of our great country.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Many months later.
Am I happy with the state of America right now? Well, that answer is no. The endorsement that I made years ago with Biden was one I thought was the best decision for me at that time. Am I going to do that again this year? That answer is no.
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Rashad. We back again with the Black Anomaly Rising channel. So I gotta talk to y'all about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's feeling buyer's remorse. A lot of people that I know, both in real life and on the internet, have all been feeling buyer's remorse because Joe Biden is sorry. Kamala Harris is absent. They're tired of the nonsense. They feel hoodwinked and bamboozled, and you should, because, well, they shouldn't feel that way because Joe Biden actually said he was going to do the things that he did, but for some reason they thought it was going to be better than things were under Trump. Now, to me, that makes absolutely no sense because, again, Joe Biden specifically said what he was going to do. He did make the claim that things would be better, but he said how, and literally all the things that are happening is what he said, with the exception of obviously a bad economy. He said he was going to improve the economy, which he has not. Okay, so besides the economy, that one thing, everything else with all the illegal immigration and stuff, all the increase on taxes and trying to increase regulation, all of these different things Joe Biden said he was going to do, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is not having it, okay? He's probably succumbed to the Inflation Reduction Act and the increase on taxes, or maybe there's some other reason. Maybe he doesn't like rampant, insane, illegal immigration or something. But he basically said he is no longer doing an endorsement for Joe Biden. Take a look.
Are you happy that you made that endorsement in 2020? Are you happy with the state of America?
Am I happy with the state of America right now? Well, that answer is no. Do I believe we're going to get better? I believe in that. I'm an optimistic guy, and I believe we can get better. The endorsement that I made years ago with Biden was one I thought was the best decision for me at that time. And I thought back then, when we talk about, hey, you know, I'm in this position where I have some influence, and it's my job then. I felt like that then. It's my job now to exercise my influence and share with this is who I'm going to endorse. Am I going to do that again this year? That answer is no.
Now, the cackling hens on The View, unfortunately, we got to talk about them again, okay? Now, it looks like Whoopi Goldberg was absent from this episode for whatever reason. I guess she had a day off. Maybe she had the sniffles. Who knows? But the rest of them were just extremely upset and very hypocritical. One of them at one point even says that, well, celebrities shouldn't even be able to give their political opinions. But it's like, these people are so ridiculous because they don't have that same opinion when they agree with the celebrity. Then they're happy about it. But no. If they don't agree, if they support MAGA or they don't support the Democrats, now all of a sudden celebrities should have their free speech revoked and they shouldn't be able to say anything. These people are tyrannical. Let's get into it.
So a couple of questions. First of all,
maybe they're not as relatives.
Yeah. So the question, first of all, should I pay any attention to who gives an interview on Fox where they lie every day? Number one.
You know, the irony here is that on The View, they lie all the time, too. They do two things. They're, one, misinformed, two, lie. And three, shill for Joe Biden and the Democrats. Okay, like, let's not forget, these people on TV, they're paid actresses, basically. They get on TV and they shill constantly. Some people call it access, right? So if you don't go along to get along, access may be revoked. I don't know if anyone heard about the whole situation with Ice Cube when he said he was going to go meet with Trump. And ever since then, he says he's basically been blacklisted by like ABC and The View, for example, which is owned by Disney.
Whether we agree or not,
right?
That has nothing to do with it. You know, it's like, this is what it's all about. Let's talk about it. Let's debate. And you know, I've been shut out.
Wait, that sounds like right-wing extremism and whataboutism.
But I've been shut out. You know, some platforms will not have me on.
Why?
They don't like that I'm, you know, an independent thinker. I'm not part of the herd. I'm not part of the go along to get along gang, so to speak. So, you know, I'm an outsider. And so, you know, I'm not part of the club. So I have to go places for one, that I'm welcome, and where I can voice my opinion without somebody, you know, saying I'm a bad person and that they never want to have me on their platform again.
What platforms have banned you?
I've been, you know, I tried to go on The View. They didn't have me on The View.
Why?
Well, a few of the guests just really didn't like where I was coming from. So, or a few of the hosts, I mean. So that's what I was told by the producers. You know, I don't know if the producers was just copping out and using some of the hosts to not have me come on and explain myself, but...
You'd be a good booking for them.
I've been on there before.
Yeah.
You know, it's just when I've became an independent thinker, when I've, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't follow their brand of politics, I guess.
But if you can't think for yourself, then you're not really free, are you?
No, you're not.
Right? So any type of, hey, let me just see how things are. Let me at least talk to Trump. This is just for talking to Trump. Blacklisted. Whereas the Democrats told him, hey, we'll talk to you after the election.
One campaign said, we love what you have, but let's really dig into it after the election. And one campaign said, we love what you have. Do you mind talking to us about it? A lot of people, they, you know, think I'm a, you know, Republican. I'm a right-winger. Just because I was willing to speak to the Trump administration, I mean, and I was willing to speak with the Biden administration as well, you know.
Have you?
One guy in the administration, but it didn't go anywhere.
Number two, should celebrities publicly endorse public figures? Or they should keep their
politics to
want to. I mean,
themselves.
Celebrities are U.S. citizens or American citizens. You don't lose your rights as a citizen because you are a celebrity.
But you see how the people in the audience think? Like, so first Joy raises the question. The audience says no. But, like, what do these people think they are? Y'all are celebrities, and y'all clearly support Joe Biden and denounce Trump every day and talk badly, extremely poorly about Trump supporters. But no, when all of a sudden, when it's bad about Joe Biden, no, we shouldn't be able to talk. Celebrities shouldn't be able to talk. It's insane. These people have lost their mind, and this is the brain dead audience that they have kind of groomed on The View.
I do think we're living in a time where we have someone running for president that is an existential threat to democracy.
This is all these people have, is to keep talking about democracy. Meanwhile, they're trying to remove Trump from the ballot. They didn't hold primaries for Democrats in several states. They're trying this freaking lawfare on Trump, okay, convicting him of crimes with no evidence, okay? Like, I'm not going to go over the details in every damn video, but I went over it over and over and over again in like a bunch of videos. So many videos, I'm like, I'm not going to talk about it every time unless I really feel like it's necessary. But like, he's the threat to democracy. He's being voted in. And when it was time for him to leave office, he left. What the hell are you talking about? These people just say anything and everybody in the audience just like some seals. It's ridiculous, man. I'm like, I don't understand how these people's brain work. It's like the gears is supposed to connect, and it's like they're like this. They're not connecting.
That is where we are at. Someone who has 88, criminal charges, 4 indictments.
Look, if you don't actually listen to what the American people say, then you deserve to lose. Because Sonny is going to keep going on about, but he has so many charges. Yeah, raised by a bunch of Democrats, right? But he's done all these horrible things. Yes, that Democrats are accusing him of, and literally no one else, right? It's not just partisan politics. It's not just Republicans just think are just going to have his back no matter what. It's clearly legal warfare. A lot of Democrats and independents have admitted this. So what are you even talking about? She's going to keep clinging to this, but without taking into account the immigration and economy situation, the interest rates. Like, these are things that matter to Americans. And if you don't take that into account, you're going to lose, and you deserve to lose badly. You deserve humiliation and a horrific defeat in November.
Someone that has vowed to be a dictator on the very first day he takes office. Now is the time. If you have a platform, you must be active. You must speak out. I generally don't think that celebrities should be forced to be politically active.
Not forced.
But right now, if you have a platform, you have an obligation.
In my opinion, you don't have any obligation to do anything. Your only obligation is to whatever the hell you want to do. It's America. But what Sonny wants you to do is use every platform, and if she would have it her way, to commandeer every platform and force everyone to basically support Democrats, right? I understand. I know she just said, oh, well, you shouldn't be forced to do it. But you see how she's at, he wants to be a dictator and all this stuff. You need to use your platform. She literally contradicted herself. You need to use your platform, but I guess you shouldn't be forced to do it. You know that's what you really want. Sonny, stop the cap. It's clear every day she get on the TV and she looks like she's almost about to cry because she's so upset that she knows the walls are closing in. She knows it. The ceiling's coming down. The spikes are getting closer. She knows it.
He at one point talked about potentially running for office. There was a poll that said as many as 46% of Americans would want him to run for office. So I thought it was notable in an election with the stakes this high that this is the time he chose to sit it out.
I mean, I'll tell you what my opinion is. Everybody should know this. If you're politically savvy, you should already know this. Any celebrity that comes out and denounces Joe Biden, the Democrats, you're automatically putting people on Trump's side. It's really that simple. It's basically you helping Trump win. Okay, like, it's really that simple, because historically all of these celebrities, a big chunk of them, are on the Democrat side. Democrats have a lot of things, a lot of people in their pocket. They got a lot of celebrities. They got a lot of power, control, and entertainment. They got a lot of stuff everywhere you go. Radio, TV, video games, freaking even comic books. I mean, the Democrats are everywhere, and they've taken control of everything. So the fact that Republicans are even able to win at all just goes to show you how damn sorry the Democrats truly are. Okay, the politicians, that is. They suck. They can't win basically without cheating, without cooking the books, without a couple extra votes sprinkled in here and there, right? They do it across a couple different municipalities, couple hundred municipalities, and boom, we won. We're the best, right? That's how they operate. Okay, it's not based off of legitimacy, certainly not based off of the truth, certainly not based off of logic and reason-based decision, but because of emotional outrage. I just did a video yesterday about some freaking crazy person having this insane rant about Donald Trump. He just went off about Donald Trump being supported by police officers. These people are insane. Anybody who just goes based off of pure emotion, unfortunately, yes, I know a lot of women are very emotional, especially like in the black community, 90+% Joe Biden support. It's emotion. It's like reactionary. Orange man bad, gotta vote for Biden. Nothing to do with Biden if he's good. Most people don't even understand a damn thing about his policies. They just know that, well, the blue is good and the red is bad. Go to the polls, and I don't know who half of these damn people is, but I guess I'm gonna vote all Democrat down ticket, right? No, you actually don't have to fill. For those who don't know, you don't have to make a selection for every single person. If you don't know, you could just not vote for them, but I know a lot of people aren't going to do that. I strongly encourage everyone to look into who all the people are. So when you get to the polls, don't just vote down ticket, because some of them, basically all the Democrats right now are crazy as hell, and they're in lockstep supporting a bunch of tyrannical authoritarian nonsense. And some of the Republicans are undercover, like Nikki Haley and Mitt Romney. Yeah, we don't want them anywhere near the White House, Congress, governor seats, nothing. Okay, so even some of the Republicans are out of order. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the video right there. I think these chicks, there's like no respect that they should be given in terms of their political opinions. Okay, to say that somebody's an accomplished celebrity or an attorney and all of this stuff, it's like we've seen what an attorney can be out of DA Fonnie Willis. Okay, I got a whole playlist on the channel with her making ridiculous statements, acting totally out of order. So just because somebody gets high credentials doesn't mean that they're not a piece of garbage. Okay, it doesn't mean they can't be an idiot, a fool. All right, you guys, if you've been watching this channel, you should know that by now, because these cackling hens make a fool of themselves every damn day. And the sad reality is that they don't want to listen to Americans. There's tons of Americans who are telling them exactly why they want to vote for Trump. They're too busy being Trump deranged to listen to Americans. Prices are too high. Interest rates are too high. I'm trying to buy a damn house. Interest rates too high. The price is too high. I can't save hardly no money. Okay, and when you tell this to Sonny, she's like, but he's trying to be a dictator. Like, shut up, Sonny. I want to buy my damn house. What part of that is hard for you to understand? I'm trying to buy some more groceries and eat. A lot of people out here with a bunch of kids and stuff, and it's really hard for them. You think I got it hard, it's really hard for them. But Sonny doesn't care about that. She just cares about the orange man being bad. Same for Joy Behar and all the rest of these clowns. That's why they're losing. It's because they're not listening to Americans. Americans have realized their mistake. They're like, man, Joe Biden, he really ain't great for the economy, and these prices high as hell. Maybe all of that Trump racism wasn't so damn bad. After all, I could afford to eat. Now you can't afford nothing because the orange man ain't in office. I can't wait to see these walls close in on these fools. Had his curtain closed and watch them be up the creek without a paddle. Watch them cry. You know they're going to cry. You know that these people going to get on TV and cry on the TV. Like they're going to pull a Van Jones and they're going to be like, our democracy's over. It's over. And then when nothing happens and America's great, they're going to be like, we miraculously survived. We're so strong and powerful. These people are nuts. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
Am I going to do that again this year? That answer's no.